people travel out, they don't automatically become self-sufficient. People don't automatically become enough just because they traveled out. Some of us have the notion that the minute our friends traveled out, they become some kind of larger than life, that they no longer need us. And this does not only apply to people traveling out. I feel that sometimes when people change positions, when they seem to have attained a little higher position than their peers, friends tend to think that those people have become bigger, larger than life. They become self-sufficient. They no longer need their friends. They no longer need their cycle. People in their cycle are no longer relevant to them, or that they no longer want to be involved with their previous friends. That's a very wrong notion that I wish people would change. People do not... The reason a lot of people immigrate and become very miserable, you would have heard that people have depressions, people become suicidal, people go into very serious psychological situations after they relocate. These are some of the things that contribute to that, because when you change location, you're beginning a new phase of life. You're literally starting anew. It's like learning to walk all over again, and you want to be able to access all the help you can get. Unfortunately, that is the time that some folks that have been in your circle, some people that have been your friend, think, oh, that person is no longer, he no longer wants to be friends, or she no longer wants to be friends. They assume that you have gone ahead, or that you no longer want them, or that you are self-sufficient, not knowing that it's in fact the time that you need family, that you need friends the most. I have experienced this, and I know a lot of people that have experienced the situation where they literally change the address, they relocate or they migrate, and all the people that have been in their life suddenly ghost them. You would think the reverse is the case, right? That people who travel out ghost the people that they used to associate with. It's not true. I have had conversations with immigrants that have the same experience, that feel the same way, that when they left or when they changed address or relocated, their friends literally backed out on them, withdrew from them. And that exposes you to a different level of loneliness. It is one thing if you find yourself in a new place where you're literally just finding your feet, looking for new connections. It's another thing if what you used to know no longer knows you, or what you used to, where you used to belong no longer wants you. So when people come here and say it's so lonely, we tend to think it's because of the environment. It is more than that. The environment, that new environment, of course, would definitely be lonely because it's a new place. You need to start anew, start from the very scratch and begin to build it up, make new friends, adjust to new realities, new weather and all of that. Apart from that, I feel that the fact is that what makes that even more so is the alienation that people suffer as a result of their immigration. As a result of relocation, a lot of people are suffering alienation, and this video is to just create a kind of enlightenment around that subject, that people who relocate do not automatically want you out of their lives. The fact that people change their address doesn't mean they no longer want to be associated with their previous friends or their previous circles. In fact, if anything, they want their friends more than ever before. So if you have a friend, a family member, an associate that's relocated, and you're feeling that they left you alone, ask yourself, have you tried to reach them? Have you tried to empathize with them? They are living a difficult life, I tell you. May not be financially, may not be economically. In their mental space, psychologically, they need support. And how you make yourself available during this phase of their lives will determine what relationship you're able to cultivate with them in the long term. Now, talking about relocation and immigration, if you've been considering relocating to any country, relocating through studies, leaving your country and looking for greener pastures or better education in another country, contact me. I'm the person to talk to. I will be shedding more light on the programs and the services available that you can benefit from. If you stay with this channel and watch out for more information. I am your girl Blessing, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.